Hello, my name is Francis Fox. I'm a trained government remote viewer, also trained in interspecies communication. And the only reason I'm reaching out now is because there is a new type of war that you need to become familiar with that is now being used heavily in Miami for the last 3 days. The people that are using it are my enemies, the ones that sex trafficked me to a US president decades ago, who have threatened me, who killed my first child, kidnapped my child when he was 10 days old, and many other things. All of this is getting cleaned up. And what's happening right now is that they have gotten their hands, too many of them have gotten their hands on psychotronic weapons, which are like little small computers that send frequencies. We already know that if they send you a frequency of microwave, they can literally kill you. They basically are cooking your brain and your body. They've been sending me heavily for 3 days. And I finally reached out to somebody who knows, and he said that there's several of the Cuban mafia that have these psychotronic weapons given to them by the man that was my handler, whom my handler possibly is not around anymore. He's either in jail or sick or whatever. And these people are trying to, they're not just attacking me, Francis Fox, they're attacking a lot of people around me, but they're attacking a lot of other people in Miami, Coral Gables, Key Biscayne, downtown Miami, and probably other parts, in order to keep people confused, depressed, with a lack of will, um, brain fog. It can cause mental illness, these attacks, and they're used for that. And it's been 3 days in which I thought it was just about me, but it's not about me. It's about getting Miami back under control of a mafia that has been in control since the 1960s. So I am reaching out to Trump to please bring his posse in here now and clean this up. Where are these men? They're in people's homes. They're actually in the home of a person that I know that would never do this and is probably being royally blackmailed or doesn't know what that little box that they're carrying with them is all about. We need help here. They're not going to win, but honestly, the type of damage that they do to the mind is not not good. And if they radiate it on somebody who's near small children, they can basically change the destiny of the child. So let's get this taken care of. Share this with everybody that you know in Miami. And believe me, the bad guys will find out and they will stop doing this. The people that handle these machines end up being mentally ill. They become sickos because they're handling a frequency that is damaging to humans. Anyway, thank you for listening, and you can help simply by sharing and looking up what the new war is going to be on planet Earth, which are frequency wars. But this group in Miami have been specialists in frequencies, I don't know, a decade. They've used it against the government in Washington, against me, against other people. We need to get this under control. We have so many exciting, wonderful things happening. And every time you see somebody who seems to be okay and then all of a sudden they end up doing really crazy things, it's possible that somebody decided to take them down with frequencies. So in Cuba, that government that everybody thinks is so god awful, you can't become a medical doctor unless you have studied psychotronic weapons, because you need to know the symptoms of when you're attacked. We don't get that openness about this new form of warfare in this country. We need it. Thank you for listening. Please share.